so the media spent the entire weekend fawning over the North Korean delegation to the Olympics. Yep, forget about speed skating and the bobsled, because apparently it is so much more newsworthy to gush about a communist dictator and his family, especially if it means getting to throw shade at Trump. Hey guys, I'm Brittany Hughes. This is Reality Check on MRC-TV, and do you guys remember North Korea? Yeah, it's that country where people are literally starving to death, where their access to the outside world is controlled entirely by their government, and where human rights are about as common as unicorns who float around on pixie dust and fart rainbows. But who really cares about all of that? Because according to CNN, their evil dictator's little sister is the next Beyoncé. Seriously. Here are just a few of the headlines from this weekend's coverage of the Olympic Games and the delegation from the evil communist regime that literally tortures its own people to death. CNN fell all over themselves over Kim Jong Un's little sister, Yo Jong, claiming that she stole the show at the Olympic Games. Of course, they conveniently ignored how she also steals food, freedom, and the very lives of her own citizens, but whatever. The New York Times praised her for outflanking Mike Pence in diplomacy with nothing but her smile. The Washington Post dubbed her North Korea's Ivanka Trump, saying that she captivated the audience at the Games. Reuters awarded North Korea the gold medal in diplomacy. By the way, fun fact about Yo Jong, yeah, she runs her brother's Department of Propaganda and Agitation. Seriously, that is exactly what it's called. She's a central part of a regime that has imprisoned an estimated 200,000 of its own citizens in forced labor camps called gulags. In these camps, citizens are tortured and women are regularly raped. Former prison guards told Amnesty International that prisoners are routinely forced to dig their own graves before being beaten to death. In one camp, a mother was reportedly forced to drown her own infant. Another watched as her baby was fed to guard dogs. A few defectors said that guards would regularly inject pregnant women with motor oil to induce abortions. Forced sex slavery is rampant. Thousands of North Koreans are currently starving to death as we speak. Political dissidents are publicly executed in stadiums and in marketplaces on a regular basis to keep the population in line. Kim Jong Un is known for executing his own military officials with anti-aircraft guns, and this is by no means an exhaustive list. Some experts have even said that North Korea's human rights atrocities are as bad, if not worse, than those carried out by Nazis in Hitler's death camps. And yet this same media that wants us to believe that Trump is a threat to democracy because he tweets about fake news is openly praising a woman who actively participates in murder, rape, torture, and brainwashing. All because she threw some side-eye at Mike Pence. The same liberal journalists who scream that Trump is destroying our democracy are the same ones gushing over a communist regime that enslaves human beings and tortures people to death. Because nothing says we heart freedom quite like fawning all over a murderous dictator just because you don't like a Republican president. But please, tell me more about how our free press is such a shining example of all that is good and true in the world. I must have missed it, what with all the bodies piling up. And that's your Reality Check, America. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook and Twitter, and stay sane out there.